My homeland is dying, frozen in the icy grip of Nevar's dark magic. So I have summoned 16 of my finest warriors to a land far to the east, where they must undergo many trials to find the magical waters that can break this spell. But my old enemy has followed me here, and he means to stop this quest at any cost. The quest to discover the secret temple. Now the warriors are assembled under their banners. Yesterday, the commanders of the 4 teams were selected. And so for Marsa of the Tigers, Desot of the Wolves, Sonro of the Panthers, and Yeda of the Eagles, today will be the first real test of their leadership.
Seven virtues are being tested. Each virtue will be tested twice. What do you feel is the single most important virtue for a warrior?
I think it's wisdom, because they need to think things through before they do it.
I think it's courage, being able to overcome all the fears and carry on.
I think it's accuracy, because then you do it the first time and you've got it right.
I think it's leadership, because you should be able to manage your team and take initiative to reach your goal.
Now the warriors will be tested on their speed, strength, courage and wisdom as they face the first of the 14 tasks under the burning sun of this mysterious land. So, let the day's challenges begin.
Who do you think's gonna go first?
The task that lies before the Tigers now will indeed test their resolve. For the ledge they must traverse is narrow and treacherous, and they must tread carefully along its full length to retrieve the gems they have seen hanging precariously above them. But there is no bravery without fear, and fear is the enemy within that must be fought and conquered as fiercely as any foe upon the battlefield.
Too high, that is.
You'll be fine.
Come on, Sarah!
Keep going. Come on, you can do it.
Keep your balance on.
Come on, Sarah!
Come on, do it.
Sohar of the Tigers has shown her courage and been rewarded.
I really wanted to go first because I wanted to show all the other tigers that if I could do it because I'm a bit small, they could all do it.
When the gentle gazelle is surprised by the leap of the tiger, her only defense is speed. Your fortune this day lies also in the swiftness of your feet. These phials before you each have a gem. The jewels within can be raised to the top if more water is added. They are there for the taking. But you must be quick, for the serpents you see before you are the guardians of this task and have but one purpose, to seek out those warriors who are not worthy of the name warrior.
speed of the Panther is legendary. Will Sonro, Aksu, Yonra, and Arton live up to that reputation? Yeda, Karja, Talan, and Samra of the Eagles prepare to meet their first task on this dangerous quest.
Warriors, numbers in my land are not just a way to count the stars and stones. They have meaning. Some bring good fortune. Others may signify darkness and trouble. Here the numbers show the way to the precious jewels. But before you make this journey, you must discover the answer to the riddle. Listen carefully. From the months of the year, take the days of the week. Add the seconds a minute will yield. Take away all the hours in a day. Add those 2 digits and you'll know the way. For behold, the true path is revealed. Now, look inside your book and the riddle will appear.
Okay, from the months of the year, that's 12.
12. Remember?
The day of the week, that's 7.
7. 5. 5.
So that will make it 5. Add the seconds and minutes. 65. Take away all the hours in a day, that's 24.
65. 41. 41, yeah.
Add those 2 digits, so add 2.
5. Add 2. 5.
Double check it.
Okay, let's try it again. From the months of the year, that's 12. Take the days of the week. 7. 5. Add the seconds a minute will yield, that's 65. Take away all the hours in a day.
65, 24, 41.
Yeah.
It's 41, yeah.
Add those 2 digits.
4 plus 1, it's 5.
Oh, that's 5. And you'll know the way.
But behold, your true path is revealed.
So it's 5.
5.
That's like 2 pages, yeah.
9 of 5 is the B one. It's the one like a B.
Yeah,
Okay, right,
Go
let's
on,
make a
Thailand.
path. No, make a path first.
We could start either there.
I think
Yeah.
there because then you can. Oh wait.
No, wait. Look at this.
Wait, first, let's discuss who's going to do it.
I think you should do it because you're quite. You were quite.
Do you think my legs are long enough?
Yeah. Because
I do,
you're
I do.
fast and you can jump quite far.
I think
There's one here, and I think we should go to that.
through the
'cause
middle.
that's quite a good.
Do you think you'll be able to make a big enough jump from there to that B? Because that.
I could.
This is a test of a warrior's strength. For these heavy chariots must be hauled to the far end of the courtyard and back again for the gems to be recovered. But for many, the scorching heat of the noonday sun is as great an enemy as any mortal foe. Today, Lymel has suffered more than most under these extremes. So, as leader, Desot has elected to gather in her jewels as well as his own. This is a brave decision, but if he or any of the wolves prove too slow, then the spirit guards that encircle this place will act swiftly, and any unfortunate warrior will be immediately removed from the quest.
Wolves Tibor, Desot, and Nebra must use all their strength to complete this task before the second drum sounds. strength is not always dependent on size. Sometimes the smallest warriors can surprise us, as Nebra shows. With one jewel gained, the tigers are undaunted by the great height of the ledge.
Hadav, you can do it.
But will Hadav hold his nerve?
Make it to the end. Don't look down. Come on, Hadav. You can do it.
You're doing really well.
Come on, don't stop now. Just keep on going.
I was a bit hesitant and nervous in the start because we were quite high up. But then I realized that I could do it, and I really wanted that jewel for the Tigers team.
You can do it.
Go on, Martha.
You can do it.
Go on, Marsa. You'll be fine.
Marsa is the tallest of warriors. But is this an advantage on such a precipitous ledge?
Keep going, Marsa. Yes! Keep going, Marsa.
Go on, Martha.
Come on, Marsa. You'll do it. You're doing it. Come on. Nearly there.
Doing really well.
Keep going.
It was really scary, but when I got the jewel, I was really happy. And when I got to the end, I just couldn't wait to see the rest of my team.
The Panthers are still engrossed in their watery task. Young Arton seems to be the speediest.
Good luck. Come on.
Talan is going to attempt to prove that he has the wisdom to beat the riddle trap. But there may be hidden dangers for the Eagles.
Doing good.
Where's the next one? There.
There. Yes, well done.
And then to the one on the right. Yes.
Well done.
hard, especially when the wall's closing.
They're really good.
Taylan, Samra, Karja, and leader Yeda have escaped intact.
Riddle Trap was a very difficult and scary challenge, and when the walls started closing in, I was really taken by surprise, but I guess instinct was what got me through it.
Wolf Nebra is still making better progress than her fellows. Tibor and Desot must hurry if they are to succeed before the second drum sounds.
Go on, Nebra!
Nebra now has the jewels within her grasp. If only she can unhook the pouch. Tibor is too slow. He must move with the greatest haste if he is to complete this task. Desot has done well. Nebra is close to the end, but Tibor is in great danger.
The Dark One continues to stay in the North, Raven, but he watches. He knows our movements here.
Then it is only a question of time before he attacks.
Can you defend the warriors?
Aye. The demons are no match for me. This staff has a power equal to his. Maybe more so.
Then they are safe for now.
Nevar is cunning, Satyarani. He may use the demons to distract me, to mount an ambush to catch me unawares.
And if his staff strikes first?
Then I must make sure that it does not.
Go on, General.
Go on, General.
Tiger General, alone now, has to face the ledge. Will his courage match the others?
Doing really well.
Doesn't matter if you don't get a jewel, just try your best. Go on, Genmo.
That's it.
You're almost at the end, come on.
Zonro, Aksu, Yonra and Arton of the Panthers are reaching the end of their first task. Will they complete it in time?
Keep going, come on. Keep going, come on. Come on, quick. Come on, Sophia. Come on, really fast. Come on, that's you. Go on.
It was quite a hard challenge, and my tactic was to not spill as much water as the others and not go that fast.
I really enjoyed this challenge. It was a lot of fun, but I'm kind of worried because our team leader came last.
Done.
I'm really upset that I came last, but at least we've got our jewels. It was really hard because all the water kept spilling out of my jug.
Come on, T-Bar! When you can do it, pull as hard as you can! Come on, Nebra! Keep going, come on, keep going!
Nebra has succeeded in her task. Tibor is now in the gravest peril. Time is running out for the young wolf, and the spirit guards will claim him if the second drum sounds.
Don't give up, keep going! Come on, Tibor, keep coming!
Pull! Come on,
You can do it! As hard as you can!
I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there.
As hard as you can! Come on, keep going, keep pulling, keep pulling!
I can go back and take a run up. I'm gonna do it.
Come on, Tibor!
Nice, come on.
Keep going, keep pulling as hard as you possibly can! Get a good grip! Pull! Come on, Tibor! Well done, keep going! Set it out, come on, Tibor, you can do it! Come on, Tibor! Carefully now. Hold on, keep going, keep it balanced, keep it balanced. Careful. Get down, careful. Try and unhook it. Be there.
Come on, take it. Come on. Yes.
Well done,
Nice,
Tibor,
come on.
keep going.
I'm gonna do it.
Keep going, come on, hard as you can.
I can do it. Nice, come on.
Tibor.
Come on, Tibor. Yes, come on.
Go on, Tibor, pull.
Chariot races was definitely the hardest challenge that I've done. In the noonday heat, it was really hot, and we had to get over the ramps by doing run-ups. I had to get 2 jewels because Lionel was ill, and eventually I did get them and I came first, so I'm really happy.
I was willing myself to get to the end so much.
You can do it.
And with the help of my teammates and my strength, I think I did really well.
We did it.
Each of the teams has now completed one of the 14 tests set by Satyarani, and in the days ahead must gather as many jewels as possible to prove their worthiness. On the first day of the quest, the leaders earned 6 jewels, and now the Panthers, Wolves and Tigers gained 4 more, bringing their total to 10. But the Eagles were not quite so fortunate. They gained but 3 at the Riddle Trap and now hold 9 in all. But the Wolves are to be especially commended this day, for Lymel, suffering the effects of the sun, was unable to take up the challenge of the chariots. But her comrades still managed to gather 4 jewels despite this setback.
Yes! Well done!
Desot, you managed to collect 2 jewels in the chariot challenge. But how do you feel your comrades fared?
I think that Nebra fared quite well because she needed to do a run-up before the bumps, and the only trouble she had was getting the jewels, but she managed to get out okay. Tibor became a little bit worried though, and with our encouragement, he managed to get through the challenge okay.
Panic is an enemy, much like any foe. Tibor, you now know what it feels like to be held in its grip. What was going through your mind during the chariot challenge?
I admit I did panic in the chariot challenge, and I got a bit worried when I didn't get over the ramps. But I think with the help of all my teammates and the will to go on, I did well, and I was really pleased when I got the jewel.
Yeda, in the challenge of the riddle trap, why was the decision made to send in Talon?
Because in the leadership challenges, he was very agile and we thought this was what he needed for this game.
I think it was a very good decision. He was very fast and we were really happy with him.
Samra, do you think you could have done a better job?
I'm not so agile, so that's why I don't think I could have done so well in the riddle trap.
And Talon, what do you feel about all this?
I think the group made a good decision, and also we worked really well and the encouragement was great.
Now the shadows of the day grow long, and the warriors prepare to rest. But I must continue to guard them. Nevar will not meet me face to face, because he knows he will be defeated. But he will send his demons many times to endanger the warriors as they complete their tasks. Perhaps he will wait until they are nearer the temple before he tries to stop them. Or perhaps he will try and trap me in some way. For if I am not there to protect these brave souls, they will surely be picked off one by Nevar's fiends. I must remain vigilant at all times, for I fear there are many more battles to be fought before this quest is finally at an end.
Next time on Raven, the Secret Temple. Can the tigers tackle pillars of courage? Will the panther's agility take them across the bridge? Will Yeda's leadership conquer the enchanted demons? Do the wolves have the speed to beat Temple Spirit Run? Nevar continues to mass his forces. I must ready myself for the inevitable.